So in Islam, we basically are safe from guesswork. That means we don't guess whether we have the right answer or we don't have the right answer, whether this is the right way or whether this is the right way, or whether we should think from within ourselves or whether we should ask somebody. We basically trust in our intellect, in our mind, in our judgment, but this is limited. We acknowledge that we are limited because we may be talking about two things and we may have agreement on many things, but we may have disagreement on some things. That means I think I have the right judgment, for example. I'm not talking about religion only, I'm talking about different things. You may think that you have the right judgment, but then why is it that I think I'm right and you think you're right, and we both are very devoted in our practice? So therefore, I feel that a human being needs a guide that it's not themselves. They have to take the lessons and guidance from outside source, but this outside source has to be without any flaws, without any mistakes. This outside source has to be completed being. There is no human being, no prophet, no one ever created that we can say that has that quality except the Supreme Creator Himself. In Arabic, it is called Allah. English, called God. Yeah, they call Him by different names in different languages, but we believe that we cannot trust ourselves 100%. We have to trust Him. To trust Him, how do we trust Him? Yes, He has sent scriptures in all different people, but then we also see it takes one day, even few hours, to research and see the scriptures have been changed. Not that people meant to change or misguide other people, it's just the interpretation were different. They lost a lot of the material over the years, you know. Jesus, for example, the Bible we have today, they said the first book was actually written 60 to 90 years after He went to heaven. Can you remember what somebody told you yesterday?
You will not exactly what?
You cannot remember. So there's a lot of contradictions in the Bible.
Human brain, I think around few percent in memorizing.
We can. That's exactly what I'm talking about. When I joined Buddhism, I truly wanted to be like them because I love the Buddhist friend that I have. They have such a peace. They are such wonderful people. And I went to their temple in Northern California, that's where I lived. And one Buddhist lady told me that if you have any problems, you know, if you have a health problem, sickness problem, mental problem, sexual problem, whatever, you know, you can buy one of these idols, they have, you know, idols, and you take it home, you pray to it, and then you would get healing. When I heard this, I put my bag under my arm and I ran out of there. I said, if I have to reach out to an idol in order to help me, this is not what I want. You know,
this is more on magic, something like that.
Yeah, but this was in the Buddhist temple. In Buddhist temple.
Because Buddhism have three parts, three kind already. If you look back at the history of Buddha, how his religion spread after he died. When it come to China, come to Tibet, those cultures change already. All those things, people try to use another way to make people feel comfort. Because maybe people think this way is not very convincing. Maybe they change another way to make people feel that by doing this, people will feel okay. Maybe I feel relief. So maybe the lady want to use this kind of method to make you feel relief, but yourself maybe have conscious, then you think not so suitable.
Okay, but my point is, I see what you're saying. I heard this also. I was in Singapore. I had a Buddhist taxi driver, very nice man. I explained this similar thing, and he said the same thing. He said, but now there's a website that it has really correct teachings of Buddha. Yes, he acknowledged that because the writing of Buddha was written 500 years after him. Yes, there may be some contradictions, or maybe some people interpret it differently, but he said there's a website that he believed that this brings as much as possible to correct teachings. But I said there are really billions of people that are Buddhist followers. And there are so many sections and sects of Buddhism, and the things that they believe and worship and everything else is completely contrary to what God, according to Islam, wants us to go to Him directly. And this, you're saying this lady telling me by the hours, there's some kind of magic. In fact, one lady Buddhist, she said she prayed to one of these idols, then she saw things running and flying around in her room. This is magic. This is from what we call, this is from Satan, that satanic things. So, I mean, you said something that was very good. You said, if we look and search, where is God? Who's going to be? We're going to get confused. We're going to, at the end, well, I did this for 15 years. 15 years, I searched every religion, but every religion that I went, when I went to Hinduism, I really wanted to be Hindu. When I went to Buddhism, I really wanted to be a Buddhist. Really, I did. When I wanted to Christianity, I really wanted to be, I was searching, and I wanted to be from the people of that religion. But when I really found the God that I'm looking for wasn't there. And when I came to Islam, I found God that I was looking for was there. Why? Very simply, the first verse, the first chapter, he's talking about, there's only one God, that to worship Him alone, to ask Him alone, ask guidance from Him alone. And he says there's nothing or no one like unto Him. So when he's telling me that, and he's telling me that He's creator of the heavens and the earth, and He's telling me that He sent all the prophets to guide us, and then this guidance got corrupted over time, then what am I to do? Am I going to go sit again and say, where is God? I found God. My search stopped 25 years ago. So from that 25 years, I basically really hung on to the Quran, which is the holy book of Muslims, and kept reading and reading. The more like you read, the more you see things that you didn't see before, and did expand it to a point where now I teach. But I will always be a student till the end of my life. I just see you as a very sincere young man. There's a reason why we met today.
There's a faith to exchange knowledge.
It's a faith to exchange knowledge, exactly. So I hope that you come and visit. There's a center here in Trungana. It's called Darul Fitra. I will ask the girls to give you see, I guess maybe they will tell you where they're located. Sometimes come and visit my sister Nurhana. I have a sister. It's not a biological sister. She's a sister in Islam. She is a Buddhist. She was a Buddhist. She converted to Islam.
Yeah, I think it's not wrong. Comforting is like when you feel comforting. This is what I want to see. That those peace make you feel comfort, make you feel free. That
please come and visit her.
No harm to like feel.
Yes, you are a wonderful young man. We invite you to come and visit the center there.
If I have some leisure time, just recently I'm busy in doing the event.
I'm saying if you're inclined to it, you don't have to. If you feel inclined to it, if you feel there is a reason why I met you here today, and if you feel maybe there's a message that you, at your young age, you have not yet quite learned, or maybe there's more to learn, more to just for your own sake, for your own curiosity, visit the sister, and a week from now, 2 weeks from now. Yes.
To be here, I learned about culture. I also sometimes I'm going for the charity to help others. Yeah, this also help to enhance myself. For me, staying here is just to enhance my knowledge. But if you staying too long, you will like at that level. That kind of level.
Well,
you'll never grow.
God brought me here to enhance your knowledge and give you another way. I hope you come and see us soon.
Sure.
Take care. Take care. Have a nice day.
You too. You too.
Okay,
Nice
thank
day
you.
too.
Thank you.
So, do you want to have a look?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.